What is up, my friends? You are very welcome along after Liverpool have beaten West Ham by 3-1 to cement our fantastic start to the Premier League campaign. 16 points from a possible 18 for Jurgen Klopp's men. And I don't know about you, but I'm very, very satisfied with that result and performance from the boys. It was fantastic. Yes, we can talk about West Ham's goal, and we will, but all in all, very, very good day's work for Jurgen Klopp's boys. I thought Joe Gomez was sensational today. I thought that, look, there isn't really anybody that we can single out for criticism. Alisson, of course, as he does week in and week out, made another world-class save from a West Ham header in the game. And right now, I'm feeling like a very satisfied customer as Liverpool continue to progress in the Premier League. I'm going to take you through my thoughts on the game. Of course, I want you guys to let me know your thoughts in the comments as well. Do drop a like on the stream, and if you haven't hit that subscribe button, you know what to do. Just before I get underway, I want to give a shout out to our sponsors again, manscaped.com. A reminder, you can get yourself 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com. Whether that's the beard hedger, whether that is the lawnmower 4.0, our friends at Manscaped have got you covered. Scan the QR code on the screen or use our discount code Anfield20 at checkout. Right, how delusional do you want to be? Extremely, Jason. Extremely delusional. I feel like we should be today because that was a fantastic result. I thought we'd win the game. I thought it would be a battle, but I was impressed with how well we dealt with the game, with how well we dealt with a lot of West Ham's threats. I'm very happy today. You're never 100% satisfied. There's always things you want done better, things you think could be done better, but we can't not be satisfied with that one. A 3-1 victory, goal for Mo, goal for Darwin, goal for Diogo. And what about the assist as well from Alexis McAllister, who was far from the player that we'd seen struggle in the last one, obviously, because of his international duty and the minutes and the travelling he had to do. Today he was back to himself. And I just thought we were brilliant. I thought it was a very good performance. And I'm not happy with the defending for their goal, but other than that, that was a well-managed team performance, and yeah, just happy. That's the underlying word at the minute, is happiness. Cresham Chetty said, Darwin missed the easiest chances and scored some blinders. I ain't complaining, or maybe I am. The guy could have hat-tricks in some games. The thing about it is, though, you're right, he does miss some chances, but he never lets his head drop, and that's why we love Darwin. He doesn't let his head drop, and he comes back and then he scores like he did today. So bring it on, keep it coming, and I love everything about the lad. Look how comfortable Gomez was. I said it all the way through the game, Diaz, and I kept bringing it up. Joe Gomez had a phenomenal performance today. That was very, very good from Joe in the right back position, and yeah, he should be proud of himself. It was an incredible performance, and we're going to ask you guys to help us vote now for your man of the match. So I'm going to get a poll going, but you give me some suggestions on who you want in the man of the match vote. Obviously, we're putting Joe in there. So Gomez is going to be in the man of the match vote, obviously. Maka should be in there, I think, as well, because of his fantastic performance. We'll throw Mo in there because Mo had a very good game as well. I've space for one more. I need one more for the player or for the match reaction. So, got Salah, I've got McAllister, I've got Gomez. Who's the other one that you think should go in there? We've got to go with Darwin. We're going to show Darwin the love and we go with Darwin. Right, poll is there. Vote for your man of the match. Poll is at the top of the chat now. We've asked you, man of the match, Gomez, Maka, Salah or Darwin. Over to you to vote. And as always, we will announce the winner at the end of the match reaction. How was Gravenberch? He was good. Yeah, he was good when he came on. Didn't look out of place at all. That was just a well-managed game today from Liverpool, you know. After conceding just before half-time and West Ham bringing it back to 1-1, we wanted some answers in the second half, and I thought we managed the game really, really well in that second half. I thought we were by far the better team. Mikel Antonio just needs to learn to stop running his mouth, or anybody. It should serve as a lesson. Before you come to Anfield, just keep it stum. Don't say anything. Because Antonio had a chance to shut us all up today. He had a great opportunity in the first half with a header from 6 yards, and he fluffed his lines completely, and now he just looks like a twat. So hopefully people learn lessons from that. So yeah, I'm very happy right now, and I'm going to repeat what I've said. We are in a title race. You might think I'm being premature, it's not the first time, but I'm telling you, this Liverpool team have enough about them to push Arsenal and Man City this season, and I think it's going to be a three-way tussle at the top of the Premier League. Manchester City have gotten off to the perfect start, 6 wins from 6, but I don't think they've been tested yet. Arsenal, did that finish 2-2 in the North London derby? I mean, call me Nostradamus, by the way. You asked me beforehand for a prediction in the North London derby. I said it's either going to be 2-2 or 3-2, and it seems like it was 2-2. And that's a few I've gotten right lately. I should probably start putting a fiver on these things. That's a good result for us as well in the North London derby. And obviously we head to take on Spurs next week in a huge game, 5:30, massive game. Shannon Lutz, welcome to Anfield Agenda Ultras, my friend. Thank you so much for your support. Appreciate you. If we play better with a flat back four, how do we fit Trent in it? These are good questions. Good questions. Look, at least we know that there's some pressure or competition or options for Jurgen now at right back, because Gomez has played very, very well there again today. But it's Trent's position. But like everybody on the team, there should be pressure on you. And that's why I think Verge needs that bit of pressure, which is why when I seen the news this week that Jurgen Klopp's looking to extend Joel Matip and Thiago Alcantara, I've no problems with Joel being extended, but not at the expense of us bringing in another centre-back. We still need to bring somebody in to put pressure on Verge. Truthless, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC, my man, appreciate you. Craig, I just got here. Did we all laugh at Chelsea or not? Said username. I did a little bit during the watch-along, mate. How does Todd Bowley spend so much money and just keep getting worse at Chelsea? But that's a whole lot of not our problem, thankfully. Matip was immense today, says Shamaz. Bullied Antonio like a proper man versus toddler. I did say again in the first half as well, I thought our boys did very well at getting there ahead of Antonio, getting ahead in front of him, a foot in front of him, just not letting him do anything. And yes, I do think we defended in the main very, very well today. Can't but be impressed with these boys with the start we've had to the season. Obviously gone away from home in Europe during the week, picked up a win there, and then of course back for a Sunday turnaround and put in that performance. The boys should be very, very proud of themselves, and I'm sure Jurgen is as well. Did Antonio play today? He did, Barry, he did, but not very well. Jarrett Bowen though, I mean, that lad keeps getting underrated for me, Bowen. He's better than a lot of people give him credit for. We've become 3-1 Liverpool FC, said Alex. Today's back four was really good, said El Hasanke. They were, I agree. There's not really many criticisms to put out there today of any of our boys. It was a solid all-round performance, and I'm really, really happy. And this group, like, even look at the bench, the options we had coming on. Endo coming on, Gakpo coming on, Gravenberch coming on, Jota coming on. That's good strength in depth. That's good to see being able to come off the bench. And that was without Trent in the squad today as well. Colin said, love you, cutie. So happy with the game. Darwin. Yeah, I love Darwin so much. I love him. And yes, he's going to frustrate us. And yes, he's going to make us want to, I would say pull our hair out. But, you know, I can't join you in that one. But he also never lets his head drop. And the next time a chance comes around, he does what he does today. And that's why we love him. Ryan. How are you, Ryan? Nice to see you, bud. I hope you're well. Said, my Chihuahua Knuckles had a stroke this week. I need some positive vibes. His ears perked up when Darwin scored. Much love from California. I'm sorry to hear about your dog, mate. Never easy. I hope he recovers well. And Knuckles, I hope you're well, buddy. Lots of love from all of us. Do you think we will win the league? I'm not arrogant enough to sit here and say I think we'll win the league. But I think we'll be in the conversation. And as competitive as this Premier League is, with the teams like Man City and Arsenal, Arsenal at least don't have 115 charges hanging over their heads, so I'm happy to give them all the praise they deserve. But it'd be arrogant of anyone to say they're going to win the league. It's going to be difficult, but we should be right in that mix. And next week against Spurs, it's going to be a huge test for the boys. If we can go away to London and pick up a win there, that would make a big statement in my opinion. Are you going to do a watch along on Wednesday? Yes, for the League Cup game, 100% be doing the Leicester game, yeah. They should make a song for Darwin. There is a couple. I think Diaz is a little bit selfish. I think all forwards, you're selfish if you don't score a chance, and you're not selfish if you score it, you know. I wouldn't particularly think of Diaz as selfish, to be honest with you. I love him. I think he's had a great start to the season as well. Next 3 Premier League fixtures: Spurs, Brighton and Everton, said Mohammed. Well, handy 3 points after the international break against the Bitters at Anfield, 12:30 kickoff. Accept a point at Spurs next week? No, I'm greedy. Look, a point wouldn't be a bad result, but I'm not accepting it now. No. What do you think of Ange? I like him. He's a very down-to-earth, heart on his sleeve, proper footballing lad. Yeah, a lot of time for Ange Postecoglou. Seems like a very good fella. That next 3 games is going to be awesome, said NMH. We'll batter Spurs. I don't know if we'll batter them. They're a good side, but it'll be a very good game, and I'm looking forward to it. It's the type of game you do look forward to in the Premier League, and I love that it's a 5:30 kickoff as well. So look, let's give credit to Jurgen today as well, by the way. We've gone through, we've given credit to all the players, and rightly so, but give our manager a bit of credit as well. I thought his team selection today was spot on. I thought the way he set the boys up was spot on. Joe Gomez again was wonderful today. So yeah, well done to Jurgen as well. And the changes he made, I thought, were spot on as well. I thought we managed the game well when we went ahead in the second half. And you always want a third for that bit of comfort, and we got that. Virgil van Dijk heading it down to Diogo Jota, who poked it home from a few yards out. He's an assassin in that 6-yard box. Arsenal draw and Chelsea lost. I know, it's great, Dylan, isn't it? Chelsea, just the gift that keeps on giving. Where are Chelsea now in the Premier League table? Honestly, it's mental what's going on with them. If we win our next 3 games, we're definitely in a title race, said Alex. Look, mate, right now, you'd have to say Spurs, Arsenal, Liverpool, City look a class above a lot of the other teams. I think that's fair to say at this early point in the Premier League. And I'd love a multi-club title challenge. It would be great. Be great for the league. It'd be great for us fans. Diaz was electric again. Deserved the goal, said Alejandro. Thank you, Alejandro, for your comment. The poll is close. Let's have a look. I haven't looked at the results yet. Oh, wow. Jesus. We asked you for your man of the match. It's so close. Gomez, 25%. Maka, 25%. Salah, 24%. Darwin, 27%. Every one of your votes really counts in this one, so keep going. We've about 10 more minutes left on the match reaction. Keep voting in that poll because it's really close. Chelsea are in 14th place in the Premier League. 14th! With over £1 billion spent. You absolute frauds. Oh, long may it continue. Let's go Gomez at NMH. Over 4,000 people in the chat, by the way. So if you haven't hit the subscribe button, my friends, please do. Don't forget to drop a like on the stream as well. There's only 300 likes. We can do better than that. And my player ratings will be recorded when I finish this stream. So keep an eye for that coming out over the next hour or so as well. I will be recording a reaction to the North London Derby over on our other channel, Top of the League. If you want to subscribe to Top of the League, a link is pinned to the top of the live chat now. I'll be recording a match reaction for the North London Derby, as I said, and another topical video to go out tomorrow. So do make sure you got your notifications turned on for that as well. All Chelsea's love is to lose and to get reds. Yeah, feck them. Who cares? Screw them. Pochettino about to lose his job. See, look, Whatever Todd Bowley says, the opposite is going to happen. I'm going to give my manager time, sacks Potter. I'm going to buy a load of young players now, and we're going to keep this team together for 6 or 7 seasons, and we're going to spend the money now so we don't need to do it down the line. And yet already they're being linked with a £60 million move for Ivan Toney. Pochettino guaranteed European football. Does he know something we don't? Unless they win a League Cup or something like that. Premier League table is up on the screen there now. As you can see, Burnley rock bottom with Luton, Sheffield United all on 1 point. Chelsea 14th place is a joke. Manchester City top of the league with 6 wins from 115 charges. Liverpool in 2nd place with 16 points. Brighton in behind with 15 points. Then Spurs and Arsenal in 4th and 5th. Caicedo and Lavia. I know. I'm so salty that. I love that. The Potter one was such a mistake. Even the Tuchel one was a mistake, said Alejandro. Sorry, but Luis Diaz is overhyped. No, he isn't. Your opinion's yours. My opinion's mine. You think he's overhyped. I think you're talking out your backside. But that's okay. We don't always have to agree. I wish we could have had a Caicedo and Lavia interview, said Omar. It would be interesting, wouldn't it? Actually feel bad for Lavia being stuck at Chelsea for 8 years. Nobody forced them to sign their deals, mate. Clearly a hater. Any person with a brain knows Lucho isn't overhyped. I know. He's not. He's very, very good. And I don't understand anybody being critical of any one of our lads today is just being weird. Yes, we can critique Van Dijk on the goal because I think he could have done better, should have done better. But other than that, I thought we played very well. Can we take a minute to show some appreciation for Alisson Becker? Because that save in the first half from Souček's header was absolutely disgustingly good. Phenomenally good. The man is just sublime. We are witnessing the best goalkeeper in the world plying his trade week in, week out at Anfield, and we're very lucky to have him. Swen said, this is going to be a special season, mark my words, buddy. I certainly hope you're right. Thank you for your super chat. Appreciate your support as well. Sobotlai shout for man of the match said, Hazard. Well, we have the poll up there, mate. It's still incredibly close. So far, we've had over 3,000 votes, and it's Joe Gomez with 24%, Dominic McAllister, Alexis McAllister with 24%, Mohamed Salah with 25%, and Darwin is ahead with 28%. We have about 6 minutes left on the match reaction. We're going to leave that poll open right to the end because it's so close. Salah could have had 2 assists tonight. I think he should be man of the match, said Kelly Smith. Well, Kelly, it's there for everybody to vote for. You know, if you're asking me for my man of the match, Gomez for me. That would be my man of the match. I thought Gomez was absolutely phenomenal. Alisson is one hell of a boy. Best keeper by far, said Jordan. Alisson arguably our best ever all-around keeper, said Malik. City and Liverpool race is back on, but it should be Arsenal moving off. Look, I just hope City get their 115 charges thrown back at them, rammed down their throat, and everything that they've won undermined, because, again, I don't buy it for 1 second that they did it all the right way. Gomez was far too sloppy on the ball. What? Joe Gomez was very good today. I don't know what game you were watching, mate, but he wasn't sloppy today. Come on, be fair. If you can buy someone in January, who would it be? Hincapie or Andre? They'd be the two I think most of us would say we'd like to see Liverpool potentially bring in January. Gomez is better when attacking, said Izan. I can't believe that Alisson wasn't nominated for the Puskás Award. Look, we don't need him to be nominated. We know we've got the best goalkeeper in the world, and that's good enough for me. Very happy to see Gomez have a good game after all his injuries. Would love to see him get his form back. He was solid for us a few years ago, said Ryan Wright. Antonio got ratioed. I love that. Well played. Szoboszlai rock solid in midfield. Look, McAllister, Szoboszlai and Jones are a great trio. All of them have great attributes that lend a lot to the team. That assist from Alexis today for Diaz, or Darwin's goal, excuse me, I'm getting all the names wrong. The assist from McAllister for Darwin's goal was sublime as well. Jota is so underrated, said John Deere. I keep saying it, the dude's an assassin in the 6-yard box. Pops up with goals out of nowhere all the time. We'll finish above Liverpool. Of course you will, Mikhail. Of course you will, mate. What was he said? It was a 6-pointer already, wasn't it? Well, I guess that's 6 points to us then, Mr. Antonio. Craig, before you go, Conor Benn looked good last night, besides the fact he's on the Mexican supplements. I didn't watch his fight last night yet, Sean. To be honest, I haven't watched back the Orlando card. I'll watch it back on the Zone later on. Craig, you honestly make my day with your commentary. Such a positive and uplifting person. You've no idea. Thanks for being you, mate. Pleasure. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for supporting. And thank you to all of you. You know, the run we've had on the channel since we came back to YouTube has been tremendous. You know, I'm blessed to work with two fantastic lads in Conor and Ben. I'm supported by my family amazingly, and I've got the best subscribers on the internet, so life for me is pretty damn good right now, and I'm very appreciative of all of your support. YouTube or Twitch, YouTube all the way now, my friend. YouTube's back, YouTube's our home, and YouTube's where we're staying. Don't forget as well to check out our brand new second channel, Top of the League. We were closing in on 15,000 subscribers already. The link is pinned to the top of the chat if you want to go across and show us some love on the new channel. I'm going to record a reaction to the North London Derby that will go out on that later on tonight. Let's start talking about this title race after we face City and Arsenal. No, we'll talk about it now, mate. We can revise it after that, absolutely, but we'll talk about it now because why not? We've had a great start. Difficult game away against Chelsea at the start of the season. Got a draw, and since then, win. It's been brilliant. Why shouldn't we talk ourselves into a title race? We should be believing. 100%. We're as good as anybody else in this league right now. Arsenal have had a great start. Obviously, Manchester City, 115 charges, have had a great start. But so have we. Let's see when City play harder teams, said Lauren. How could you undermine everything Pep has done with Man City? Quite easily, because they're cheating scumbags. Does that answer your question? I can undermine it very easily. What Manchester City have done, in my opinion, is disgusting. What Manchester City have done, in my opinion, is stuck two fingers up to the rest of the Premier League and the clubs trying to do things the right way. I've seen the emails. I've got enough information to hand. I don't respect them one bit. If you do, that's up to you. I'm not telling you what to believe. I have no respect for them. Zero, none. I hope they get found guilty of every one of the charges. I hope they get screwed to the wall. I hope they get made an example of. And it's not saltiness, because you won't hear me saying it about other teams. I respect good teams. I respect clubs that do things in the right way. I will respect Arsenal if they win the league this year. I will praise them for all their great work. But I will not bow down or buy the nonsense that's coming out of Abu Dhabi FC. We all know it. You know it. I know it. The media know it. Everyone fucking knows it. Now all we need to do is hope that there's no political influence and that the Premier League do their job and that those charges stick and they're punished for what they've done. Simple. That's how I can undermine what Pep Guardiola's achieved, because he's part of the problem. Antonio can shush. Who does he think he is? Says Rudy. What else have we got? Avicii, thank you for gifting a membership, mate. Sheffield United versus Newcastle is on. Yes, that's going to be an interesting game as well, of course. Interesting to see if Newcastle can carry on their winning ways. Craig, this might be an unpopular opinion, but you reckon we should put Gomez on fullback and put Trent up in midfield? Look, one thing I think we can agree on, Meme Hut, is that whatever we're all thinking now, the manager has many options, right? Whether it's, as you said, Trent in midfield, Gomez at right back, whether it's Trent in the hybrid role, even look through the centre with either Darwin or Gakpo or Jota. It's great the manager has options. It's great that he has selection headaches. It's great that so many people are putting their hand up for a start. That's exactly what we want at the club. So yeah, it's brilliant at the minute. Life's great as a Liverpool fan. Right, let's have a look before we finish the match reaction and see who won your Anfield Agenda Man of the Match poll. Over, well, pretty much, I'm going to leave it for 2 more seconds because we're nearly at 4,000 votes. So if you haven't had a vote yet, there's still a little bit of time for you to get that vote in. I'd like you to get the 4,000 votes before we end it. But we're closing in, we're close to it now. And it's so close, this one. It's one of the closest polls I think we've ever had on the channel. Did Caicedo play today? I believe he did, but I wasn't watching the game. But I believe somebody in the chat mentioned that yes, he did play. 21-22 season all over again to Aaron Curry. Right, we've now passed 4,000 votes. So let's see who your man of the match is. Your Anfield Agenda man of the match today, my friends, as voted for by over 4,000 of you guys, is Darwin Núñez. Darwin, congratulations. The Anfield Agenda audience have spoken. Appreciate all of your support today. I really, really do. Don't forget to go and subscribe to Top of the League. The link to the channel is pinned to the top of the chat right now. I'm off to record my player ratings video. Hope to see you guys soon. Don't forget, tomorrow we will be back with our squad battle live. You guys are going to help us pick the battles from the game. Who won the duels, who was the better team. We'll do a combined 11 from the game as well. Thank you for your amazing support. Best subscribers on YouTube. Appreciate you. Drop a like on the stream. Thank you to our sponsors, Manscaped, as well. 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com with our code Anfield20. And yeah, much love. Talk to you soon.